Hello again. I hope that you're enjoying all the amazing conversations we have been having today, and thank you so much for being here with us. Today is actually a very special day for Infraspeak because we are about to announce a new capability of our intelligent maintenance management platform, and we are very proud of it. We are certain that will be revolutionary to all our customers and the industry as a whole. Let's call Rui, our VP of Growth, to tell you all about the Infraspeak Network. Let's go.
Hi, hello. Thank you very much. I'm Rui, the VP of Growth here at Infraspeak, and I'm here today to talk about a major product Infraspeak is launching today. It's something we have been working for quite some time. We have been working with our customer base to build it and to improve it, and we truly believe this is something that will change the way you work and will change the performance of your team, and will change even your work life on a very, very positive way. So let's start talking about it. Well, we have been looking into the data coming from our customer base, coming from the market, coming from many different industry research, and we have just understood a long time ago that procurement and supplier management is a very, very painful job for facilities managers. And it is something that's probably burning a lot of your resources. It's burning time, it's burning money, it's burning your mind span to work in other things, and is going to have a massive impact in your asset performance and everything. And what we know today is that facilities managers and procurement teams, they are spending like more than or around 60 hours every month just to manage this supplier relationship, which is a lot, because when you are doing this, you are spending a lot of time managing these relationships, and you are not working in other things that are more like relevant and have a much higher priority. The other thing is, when we look to the percentage of work orders and job execution that are like delayed, what we see is that 48% of those delays, they are caused by miscommunication. So it's the supplier and the facilities manager not having a very effective way to keep communication going and actually make things happen. And the third thing about all this is that 86% of facilities managers, they choose better reporting and more transparency as a top priority in 2023. So facilities managers, they want to have much better reporting about what their suppliers, their vendors, their contractors are doing on their facilities, and have much more transparency about what's going on, about what's going to happen next. And that being said, we realize that facilities managers and service providers, they are working in separate tracks. They are not working together to actually make things happen. So there's an operation here in this facility, and there's an operation there in this service provider, and those operations, they are not connected, okay? When we look into data about like technology adoption, and we are talking about like many different industries here, not specifically about facilities management or facility services, we see that the number of technologies these procurement teams, these management teams are using, the number of technologies is reducing or decreasing along these years. So they were using like around 3.6 technologies in 2019, and today they are using much less technologies. And this is due to the fact that you can't work in many different places all the time. So you can't go to this technology and then to that technology. So everything should be merged. And for that reason, teams try to use less technologies and try to centralize pretty much everything in a solution that delivers something that goes from the very first step of the procurement process until the very end of the job execution. And that's why we created the Infraspeak Network. So let me tell you what's Infraspeak Network about. Infraspeak Network is this shared workspace that's going to connect facility managers and facility services providers operations and make them more collaborative. So it's the place where facilities managers and services providers work as one. On one side, you have the facility manager. On the other side, you have the service provider. What we want is to connect these two different people, two different operations that should be like connected and work as one. So, but how do you do it? On one side, facility managers can request quotes to service providers, and service providers can send like these quotes to the facility manager. Facilities managers can also assign work orders to their service providers, and service providers will be able to execute those work orders, those jobs on these facilities managers' facilities and assets and make things happen. And also, the facility manager is able to follow everything that's happening in real time, and the service provider is able to send data and reports in real time. So these two operations, they become one operation that's 100% connected. The Infraspeak Network wasn't built in a day. So we have been working hard to make this work and to actually experiment and test how to make this as more efficient as possible. And we have been working for the past 4 months with dozens of Infraspeak's clients and those clients, and we are very thankful to all of these clients that helped us improve the network along the way. So the Infraspeak Network you all are going to get access to today is something that we have been working a lot for the past months. It is part of our revision for many years. It's now ready to go, and you all be able to apply for it. They managed around 2,500 suppliers. So it's a very relevant number of suppliers from these facilities managers and from these facilities management teams that were managing all of these suppliers using the Infraspeak Network. They also accepted more than 1,700 quotes. So they requested quotes and they accepted more than 1,700 quotes coming from these suppliers. The cherry on top is that they closed over 300,000 euros using the Infraspeak Network. Massive usage of the Infraspeak Network during these past 4 months that helped us improve it and be able to be here today delivering the Infraspeak Network to all of you. How do you go from a quote to a job done much simpler, much faster? We all know that on one side we have all of these like procurement process being held by the facilities management team from a procurement team, and that's one part of the job. But when you approve some quote for a single job, for a contract or something else, there's this job execution. There are work orders that has to be executed, and that's on the facility services side. But both operations and both actors in this process, what they want is to achieve success. So, but what's the journey to reach success using the Infraspeak network? First, the facilities management team or the facilities manager will be able to invite a supplier to their network. So they will be able to add suppliers, their own suppliers, or suppliers provided by the Infraspeak network. So suppliers you don't even know, but you'll be able to find them in the Infraspeak network, and you will be able to add these suppliers to your own network. Then you'll be able to request quotes to those suppliers from things that you want to solve and fix, or to contracts you want to sign. Then you get quotes from the market. You are able to select one of those quotes, you accept one of those quotes, and then you are ready to assign all these jobs to the selected facility services provider. Okay? That's one part of the job. So, and you are just a few steps away from a quote to assigning a job to a specific facility services provider. When you assign that job, the facility services provider executes that job. And for that, you will be able to deliver much faster results, because this facility services provider, they will have a specific interface to actually open and close jobs within the Infraspeak platform. No matter if they are an Infraspeak client or if they are not an Infraspeak client, they will be able to execute this job 100% connected to your Infraspeak platform. And once this job is closed, then there's an instant report, as you all know, so that can be delivered right away to the facilities management team, so they know what happened, they know that the job is closed, and they have like all the performance indicators. And by doing that, you close this journey, the job is done, and everyone is happy and ready to go to the next challenge. And I'm very happy to say that this button, the share button, the Infraspeak network button, the button that's going to enable this quote sharing and job sharing with your suppliers, is going to be your best friend for the years to come. So use it as much as you want, as much as you need, because this button is going to have a very relevant impact in your operation, in your work life. And let me tell you that from a one-time job or order to a longer-term contract, you'll be able to cover many different types of supplier, vendor, contractor relationships with the Infraspeak network. So if you have like a broken glass, you can replace it using the Infraspeak network. Many different suppliers will be available in the Infraspeak network, so you can invite them and ask for a quote, request a quote from those suppliers. If you want to sign a new contract for HVAC maintenance with your current contractor or with a new contractor, you'll also be able to do it using the Infraspeak network. Or for instance, if you have to buy a new water pump, you can also ask for different proposals from the vendors within the Infraspeak network or your own vendors, and buy that water pump as fast as possible. So our invitation for you today is to actually join yourselves together in using the Infraspeak network and start working as one, facilities managers and facility services providers, because that's only possible with the Infraspeak network. And if you want to start using the Infraspeak network right away, I invite you as well to apply today for the Infraspeak network, and you can find it in your Infraspeak workspace, and you can also talk with your account manager or your customer success manager. The Infraspeak network starts here today with you all, and I wish you all the success. Thank you very much. So I pass the mic over to you.
Sarah, a facility manager, is having one of those tough days at work where everything seems to go wrong. You see, Sarah needs to find a supplier, but it's the same old story as always. She'll try reaching out. She tries an email. She even phones that company. Is it still broken? Try this, the Infraspeak Network. Finding a suitable quote should be a walk in the park. Replace countless hours on the phone and your 127 no responses with a more straightforward quote management process. In just a few clicks, you'll send out quote requests to partners on a long list of trustworthy suppliers, compare received proposals, approve one, and get started on the work order. Confetti? Really? I guess it's cause for celebration. Work as one, only with the Infraspeak Network.
Thank you so much, Rui. This is amazing, a great step towards more and better collaboration, and it will certainly revolutionize the way companies do business together. Now, if you're watching us and you'd like to know more about Infraspeak Network, I have great news for you. In the next few days, our product team will be available to have one-to-one meetings with anyone interested in knowing more about this new platform capability. So you just need to fill in the form below and they will get in touch with you directly to schedule the meeting. Also, another great opportunity to know more about it is attending one of our in-person IFM Tour events. You can meet us in Lisbon, London, Paris, Madrid, or São Paulo. Below, you can find the complete agenda and the links for registration, so don't waste this opportunity. The tickets are flying. And also, if you're a member of our IFM community on Slack, tickets are completely free for you and your colleagues.
That's right, there are no excuses. And since you mentioned the IFM community, let me remind everyone that joining the community is also completely free and you get access to amazing exclusive resources, events, courses, and more. At the moment, our community has more than 700 members, and we actually don't want to close this event without recognizing some of the members that have been contributing to the value of this community.
True. Surprise, surprise, super members, you're getting public recognition.
So, Elis González, José Manuel Domingo Campoy, Manuel Vinaroz, Hugo Rodríguez, thank you for your contribution. We are definitely shaping the future of FM together.
And to all our members, congrats for being innovators and great professionals. We are very proud to have you as members. And now I can say that, unfortunately, we have come to an end. Thank you so much for being with us. I'll see you soon in person. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.